Hello everyone, I'm Alex. Welcome to my garage. So I managed to sell my van, my Isuzu and the Nissan, and it was time to get me a new project. And I came up with this 89 Chevy pickup, 1500 series. It is with the 4.3 liter V6, which is good because I'm planning to use this as my daily driver. It's inspected, running and driving. Of course there is some issues that I will start working on today. Some weight reduction here, doesn't matter because it's a body on frame. Standard exhaust. I'm gonna transform it to a side pipe because I want to see and hear better. Some more weight reduction, I don't care. Door is not properly closing, so I have to figure that one out. It was actually missing both handles when I bought it, so I sacrificed my old leather belt to get those done. It's showing only, I don't know if you can see it, 94,000 kilometers. So if that's true, it's really good. It's not, it hasn't been running that much. And interesting that it's a European gauge. It's in kilometers. The temperature is in Celsius, and the oil pressure is in kilopascals. So yeah, maybe this is an original Finland car. All kinds of small stuff to be done. Also it's it has some small running issue. It runs fine on idle. It runs fine when you drive around, but when you just press the pedal just a little above idle, it starts to run really rough, really rich. And if you continue to keep the pedal in that position, it will stall. So I will try to figure that one out today. One of my main first issues that I want to address is this oil stick. Now I see from the gauge that I have oil pressure, but I really don't know how much oil I have in the engine, and it also it smells a bit funky. And so I already have some new stuff. I have a new floor mat. I have some new seat covers, literature, universal oil stick, which I have to get in the proper size. Throttle body gasket. Yeah, I suspect some vacuum leak. Air filter, spark plugs, oil filter, fuel filter, and this idle air control valve, which I hope with those two I will get this idle problem under control. I was supposed to get working today at noon. Now it is just over 7 p.m. So we'll see how much I get done today. It's gonna be a long night, but I have some energy drink and willpower, so let's see how this goes. Let's see what we will get out from the oil pan. Well, no water at least. A bit thin for my taste. And smells worn out. Yeah. I've seen worse. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys the main reason why I bought this car after all this these rust issues with the Japanese cars. Just look at this frame. It's like brand new. So yeah, that's the main reason I bought this one. These surface rusts, I don't care. I deal with them at some point, but now I just want a healthy frame, and that's exactly what I got. And oh yeah, I think I have Buick rims. So I thought, while I have the truck lifted up, I might as well change the fuel and oil filter. Also now, let's see, will this fit? Of course not. Yeah. Take two. Let's see. Oh, that one is tight. Really tight. Yeah. Oh, that's really tight. Please, folks, when you change your oil filters, remember to put some oil on this rubber gasket, and don't over tighten them. Because this is, yeah, not nice. I was turning it so hard, I punctured it. Yeah, come off. I might just leave that dripping and replace the fuel filter. The fuel tank is huge. I don't know how big it is, but huge. So I managed to get off the oil filter, but look what I had to do to this poor filter to get it off. Just because someone has probably installed it without some oil on this gasket. And yeah, another thing about the fuel filter, it's underneath on this car. So a tip when you're replacing it, if you cut off the air supply to the tank, for example, I just put this plastic bag underneath the cap. So by cutting off the air supply, you will make a much smaller mess underneath the car. So yeah, let's lower it down and fill up the oil. So as I mentioned, I have this small issue with my oil stick. So this time it's it's very important that I put the correct amount of oil in, because I'm gonna use this universal oil stick. So my plan is to put the correct amount of oil in the car. That's why also I lowered it down from the stand, so it will be in its natural position. I put the correct amount of oil in. I have to obviously start the car to fill up the oil filter. Then I shut it down, and then I start to adjusting this, so when I'm finished this will be at full oil, because that's, yeah, so that's the plan. So I just found it here in my Haynes repair manual, 5 quarts. I just googled it, it equals 4.7 liters. And Google said 4.5 liters. So yeah, I will put the 4.7 liters in this engine. Today's flavor 15W40 Super Mineral Motor Oil. Yeah. And now halfway, it's always good to check underneath. Nothing is leaking. Yeah, it's all good. Except for the mess that I made earlier. You know, some days everything you do gets a mess. I think this is one of those days. That's 3. Okay, that's 4. Then I see I have this 0.75, so that will do. So it will get to 4.75, and then we're happy. Or maybe I'll leave it just a little under. It's difficult to see. Flashlight. So there we have the oil. I think before we start we also change the plugs and inspect those to see what they have to tell us. not terrible, a bit lean. Yeah, a little bit lean. That's not good. Okay, well, we'll see. New brake lines in the front. That's good. This is going awesome. Same thing. Bit lean. And it broke. Wonder why, and where the rest did go. I don't know. Ah, it's on the floor. No problem. Now I actually noticed a bit different. So, I don't know. At least the thread fits. Pressures. Okay, so that took a lot longer than it should have, due to these damn original heat covers that were all cracked and in the wrong places. For example, this one also. Let's see. It's totally loose. I just bent it to like so it wouldn't be in the way. So, two I managed to get complete off, all others were broken. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's like this. Now I need something to motivate me, so I think I'm gonna do the exhaust and install a tachometer. I'm missing a tachometer in this car. One of the issues I think I have is the idle is too high, but it's just by sound. I don't know for sure, so I actually have this this one. I know it's ridiculously big and doesn't really fit this car, but this is what I have. So I'm gonna put this one in. So yeah, and actually, yeah, actually, I found. Taas denna lampan. Yeah, actually, I found proof that this is an original car from Finland, because here is this corrosion preventive measures done. This is a Finnish plate and it's made in '89. So yeah, original Finland car. Okay, so I've been assessing the situation, and yeah, just remove here, remove there. I might replace the muffler to a smaller one to get some more sound. And here I will remove the pipe and build it again so that it will come out on the driver's side, just on the side. That way I can see the color of the exhaust, which tells me something, and I can enjoy the sounds better from this. Actually, it sounds pretty good for being a V6. So yeah, that's the next step. So first part of the pipe is removed, but if anyone has an idea what this could be or what it has been, so please leave a comment. So an update. I managed to build the pipe. It comes out here now. And also I managed to find from the ignition coil a wire for the tachometer. So I have this temporary setup just over here, and yeah, my ear was right. It has a too high idle. I'm just gonna start the engines. So even when it's hot, it's still around 1000 RPM. So I will adjust it. But now, when the engine is hot, I will shut it down and we will install the oil gauge, this oil stick. finally managed to do it. I lost 2 of the 4 lock-in screws, but now it's done.
A machine. Yes, I wanna be a machine. If you're a machine, it can't be so bad, 'cause no one built you to be sad. And in my cold steel heart I know I was built to be alone. A steel body can't go to hell when you got no soul left to sell. I feel broken and beaten down, like I'm chased by the devil's hound. And in my cold steel heart I know I was built to be alone.
I reckon I'll have me some of the bacon.
So a quick update. I most likely found the cause of this bad idle, or rough idle. This is the throttle body gasket. It's totally gone. Luckily I have a new one. What else have I been up to? I've had issues with the lights, and it was an absolute mess. So I decided to do everything again. Now I have a new supply with own fuses, and both low beam and high beam are with relays, so that should take care of that problem. And then I managed to do this new exhaust pipe. I went with this old school rat rod style. I think it suits this truck. Yeah, still a lot of stuff to do. So my problem is this filming part. When I'm building stuff, when I get carried away, it's interesting or challenging, I just forget about the filming. And For example, this one I almost forgot to show you. I've had this problem with the rear tail light on the Chevy. I concluded that it's because of corrosion, so I took it apart. I will show you. And inside is this kind of very primitive circuit board. So basically, yeah, this is one connecting part, and here when you see this white part, there is no current, so this is basically, can you say, one wire, this is one wire, etc. And this is so corroded that I couldn't get it working, so I replaced it with proper wires. Let's see if you can see anything here. Just by soldering them. And I hope that this will fix my problems, because it was a grounding issue, so I had troubles with both the tail light, with the signal light, with the brake light, everything. So I can show you the weather really shit outside, but I will show you what I've been doing with the car. It's almost a week since I filmed last time. There was some issues. My wife's daily driver broke down in another city, and there was a lot of work to get it here back, get it repaired, and so on. Yeah, I will quickly show you this Chevy, what's going on. As you see, lovely weather, all grey. I really don't even remember what I showed you last time. Side pipe, this kind of rat rod look. This is the tail light I'm working on. I had a lot of problems with the lights overall. Some of the problems were also the actual switch. So now I made this temporary, there's parking lights and driving lights. And they are made so that I can replace this with the original breaker, or what you call it, anytime. Then you see it, it's okay. This floor mat that I ordered, I actually thought I ordered this whole complete, like floor mat, but this was just this smaller size. So then I painted wherever the mat is not where you can. I didn't have so much paint that I could paint the whole carpet, but I think it looks okay. Nothing worth showing underneath the hood. A new working tachometer, so I see what's going on. Fix the stereo, yay. Replaced the gasket for the throttle body. As you can see, there was a lot of wiring issues with these lights. I think mainly just grounding issues, and so yeah, the whole light system is now properly rebuilt. The throttle body gasket I also replaced, because I mentioned I have this small running issue. It did not completely disappear, but as you see, the gasket was bad, so it was good to replace it. I have ordered a throttle position sensor. I hope that's the main issue. It has still not arrived, but when I get it, I will install that, and then let's see. But otherwise, it runs and drives good. And look at that. Both rear lights and signal lights working. For me, it would have been about 100 euros with the purchase, the shipping and tax. So yeah, 1 hour fix. I think it's okay.